Hello, Capricorn. How are you doing? It is time for your extended reading for September 2022, okay? I'm taking your September reading and I'm squeezing every last drop of information out of it that I possibly can. If you would like to find the information on how to schedule a personal reading, please look in the description box of this video. That is the only way to schedule a personal reading with me, okay? Anything you see out there with my face and my name, if it's not in the description of one of my videos, it is not me, okay? All right, I am opening these up with potential for reconciliation with a past person. So for those of you who are interested in reconciliation, this is for you. Hello, everybody. Christina, Sarah, Ann, thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate you. All right. Trying to find a deck that'll talk to me. Okay, there we go. All right, let's see what the energy's looking like. Let's see how it's looking. King of Wands reversed. Somebody here was just playing games, or at least that's the front they're putting up. Nine of Cups, though. King of Cups. What in the world? Okay. So it does honestly kind of feel like, are you already in communication with this person? Because it feels like a line of communication is either already open or it's about to be. But it doesn't look like a whole lot of movement is happening. More than likely, whatever, I do see communication opening. Okay? It honestly kind of feels like it's going to be you, though. Because it's looking to me like if you don't open communication, and I know some of you won't, but if you don't, it's not very likely that they're going to anytime soon. Ooh, what is going on here? There may end up being a complete and total, I don't think September though, because this is out of the time frame, but I feel like a line of communication is opening, and the way things are looking, this could possibly turn into a successful reconciliation. But these two cards came out outside of the time block of the first spread. So it looks like possibly October, November, if you hang in there. Six of Wands, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups. I'm going to have to see who's who, because there's somebody here that I kind of feel like is just really no nonsense. No nonsense, you know? And that is the key ingredient for a successful reconciliation. Okay, hang on. Let me narrow this down. Hold on, I'm getting confused here. Let me narrow this down. Let me see who's who. Let's look at this person and their intentions and feelings. Let's look at them. What are their feelings, thoughts, and intentions about you and this connection? Seven of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so they don't really have a very positive outlook. Yeah, okay, yeah, this person doesn't really have, they feel a really intense connection with you, like really intense, but they don't have a positive outlook. They don't have the most positive outlook in the world, and I feel like there is a part of them that's, they're thinking they should probably keep their options open, but at the same time, they feel a really intense connection with you. Okay, with the Lover's card and the Seven of Cups. And the Two of Wands. So they're really thinking this through. I think it's them that's taking so long on this right here. Yeah, I feel like it is. Page of Pentacles. So they're trying to keep you at an arm's distance. They don't have a very positive outlook. You know, they're really wanting to take this slow. It's probably going to take a lot of convincing, honestly. It's probably going to take this person a lot of convincing. It's not that they don't have feelings. It's not that they don't feel a connection. It's just that for whatever reason under the sun, they just have a negative outlook. They don't have very much faith in the connection. Huh, okay. Okay. Well, this is coming. Y'all's messages always come through quick, though, don't they? Let's look at the outcome for September. Let's look at the outcome for September. Ten of Wands reversed. Yeah, it's going to be a slow ride in September. It's going to be very slow to convince each other. Yeah, there's that King of Wands reversed again. So this person, like I said, I feel like they're playing it off, pretending that they don't really have feelings. You know, they do, though. They do. Y'all both still love each other. But it looks like it's a slow rolling ride throughout the month of September. What's this Two of Wands here? Strength card. It looks like it's a slow rolling ride. This person's doing everything they can, I feel like, to test you. And you could probably be doing the same thing to them as well. But okay. Man, he's coming through so quick. Okay, next spread. I don't know why y'all's messages are coming through so fast. That's weird. Okay. Advice. What's the advice? I don't really feel like it was time for y'all to separate. I don't feel like it was. I feel like y'all separated too early. Even if this was a connection that was meant to come to an end at some point, which I don't know yet, but it wasn't time for y'all to separate. Yeah, see? Okay. All right, so I would hang in there. I would hang in there because this doesn't look like it was supposed to come to an end yet. With the Lover's card, Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay. Devil card. Be cautious and be aware of negative thought forms. Okay? Be aware of that. They can easily creep up between the two of you and get these arguments to start and, these disagreements. Just be mindful of that. Okay? I would hang in there if I was you. This might be a very slow rolling ride. You don't necessarily have to. Remember, this is only for those of you who are interested in reconciliation, okay? You don't necessarily have to, but for those of you who know that resonates, that it was not supposed to come to an end, at least just yet, and it's going to be a slow rolling ride, and it's going to take some patience to hang in there. It is. And it's going to take time to get you trusting them, to get them trusting you. Just hang in there and wait until y'all both end up letting your guards down. If not, if you just can't keep playing that game, then you need to go on a healing journey. You need to do some energy work, some massive, massive energy work to untie and cut the contract. But for the majority of you, I would hang in there. I would. All right. Let's see if there's anybody new coming in for the singles. Anybody new coming in for the singles? If so, let's get the details. If not, what is the blockage? 8 of coins. Of course, Capricorns focused on their work and their finance. Of course. Empress reversed. Okay, so you are starting a new cycle, and I do see you talking to somebody new. Yes. Yep, you are starting a new cycle. It may have been a slow rolling cycle, which it usually is. You hear me say that a lot because it usually is. And I see you communicating with somebody and probably slowly connecting with them, possible intimate encounters, but I don't know how stable this is right away. I don't know how stable this is. It could be a Leo, Virgo, or another Capricorn. I also have Taurus here. Yeah, so possible intimate encounter, talking, communicating, But stability, I don't know. I don't know. Could be somebody at the workplace for some of you, because that Eight of Pentacles came up. What's this person think about you? The next person coming in, let's look at their energy. The next person coming in for the singles, what's their energy look like? Okay, they're getting over heartbreak from the past, always. Comes through every time. Ace of Swords reversed. So they don't really know what to say. They don't really know exactly. Maybe they don't even really know how to date. Some of y'all could be dealing with somebody. Maybe they're fresh out of a long-term relationship, you know? And the whole dating game, they're just like kind of awkward and weird and don't really know how to strike up a conversation, possibly. Queen of Swords, yeah. See, they're catching feelings for you, but they're afraid. They're trying to stay as detached as possible. Ooh, but it also kind of looks like they may end up starting to turn kind of possessive. Uh-oh. Possessiveness and jealousy could end up leading to conflict between the two of you. You know, and you see that scenario get played out all the time. You know, like two people come together. There's one person who's kind of like closed off and seemingly unavailable, but possessive at the same time. And it's like, what? How are you gonna like come into this connection and like either act like or just shamelessly claim that you don't really want anything long term, but then you're gonna get pissed off when you see me talking to somebody else? What? That make no sense, you know? So, okay. Outcome. What's the outcome? Ace of Cups. Okay, so more than likely, this is going to be the start of a new relationship, more than likely. Magician, Page of Swords. Yeah, okay. So I feel like it's going to be mainly communication, but this more than likely will take off into a new relationship. What's the best advice? What's the advice? Page of Cups. Go for it. Make that offer. Make that offer. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Pick and choose your battles wisely. Okay? No emotional manipulation from you or them. I don't know who that's for, but don't try to emotionally manipulate anybody. Okay? And if you catch them doing that to you, you better put a stop to that shit. Okay? Better put a stop to that. You better call them out on it. You ain't going to use my feelings against me. No. Oh, no. No, you ain't going to guilt trip me. You better put a stop to that. Man, I'm going to tell you what. That's one way to piss me off. You better slam your foot down if they start pulling that shit. Okay? All right. I keep forgetting what spreads I got to pull. Let's see. We did the past person, singles, current person. Current person. This is for my Capricorn friends who are dealing with and experiencing issues with a current person. Let's see, what's the issue? What's going wrong here? What's going on? This may be something that there's a part of you that feels like you should move on from this, and another part of you that's afraid. Maybe you're having a mental battle. Should I stay or should I go? Chariot. Ooh, somebody here got a bit of a temper problem, don't they? Yeah. You're thinking about exploring new options, but you're afraid to move on from this. Yeah, it's almost like the love is gone, or maybe it was never there, honestly. Maybe it was never really there. There's a part of you that you can't quit thinking that you should get out there and just explore new options. But then there's another part of you that's thinking, well, what if? What if things get better? What if I'm overreacting? What if? So, I see you hanging in there, not going anywhere. Could be a Sagittarius, by the way. I also have Aries, Leo, Cancer, and Taurus. Okay. Well, what's their true intentions then? What's their true intentions? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about this connection? Oh, Queen of Wands. Is this person just too stubborn? Is that what it is? Maybe this person's just a little bit too stubborn. Empress reversed. Ah, they're starting to lose interest. Oh, okay. Yeah. They feel like you all fight and argue too much. I don't even think they have an emotional connection anymore. I really don't. Queen of Swords, Empress reversed. It's like they're losing attraction and falling out of love, if they ever were truly, genuinely in love. And I think they were, with the King of Cups here. I do think they were at one point, so they're probably starting to fall out of love or just lose interest. Or this right here is just starting to get really, really old. Really, really old. Okay. Outcome. Outcome. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're eventually going to end up throwing in the white towel on this here and starting new and starting fresh. Some of you are going to find out about a third party. You're either going to find out about a third party or you're going to go get you one. I feel like there's going to be one last conflict and then bam. Throwing in the white towel, starting new, starting fresh, putting an end to this. Honestly though, I can't promise you that you're going to be in a new relationship overnight. And to be honest with you, it's not a smart idea to do that. Okay, some of you are just going to go off and kind of be single and do your own thing for a little bit. And I know it sucks, but that's the smartest thing you can do. That is the smartest thing you can do. Yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, yes, it is. How often? I can only think of one person I have ever met in my life who jumped from one relationship to another and it was successful. 99.9% of the time, that fails every time. Now, there are exceptions, but exceptions don't make the rule. Okay? 99.9% of the time, it always ends horribly when you do that. And there are very specific reasons as to why. I don't have time to get into that here today, but yeah. Let's get the advice, though. Let's get the advice. What is the advice? King of Pentacles reversed. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so there's a lot of things to think about here. It just depends on what it is that you want. I think the most important thing to ask yourself is it worth it? Like, say you could rub a lamp and a genie come out and grant you a wish. And you could wish that the two of you were happily in love all over again and all your problems were gone. Would you even want that? Because I know there's some of you that's just like, man, I don't even really want that. Not even interested in working on things with this person. I'm so over it, so done. I want out. And in that case, don't waste any more time then. Okay? And especially, I know this isn't everybody, but especially those of you who are in the relationship because of money. Money is not a reason to keep yourself locked in a toxic situation. I promise you. It's not. I promise you. Trust me, it's much better to be broke, poor, and happy than have money and be angry, bitter, and miserable. I'd rather be, if I had to choose one or the other, you know, somebody had a gun to my head and said, you have to choose one life or the other. Either you're broke, poor, but the happiest person on the planet, or you're the richest person on the planet, but you're miserable and angry. I'd say, shit, give me the happy one. Give me the happy one. I want to be happy. Give me the happy one. See what I'm saying? Promise you. Yep. All right, Dan. New person. New person, new person. New person. New person. What's the energy looking like between Capricorn and the new person? Three of Cups. Okay. So this could be somebody you all met out partying, possibly. Or maybe that's just what you all do. Be going out, hanging out with friends. Have a couple drinks here and there. Let's see. Eight of Wands reverse. King of Swords. Ace of Cups. So there's a lot of emotion here. It's just not really being expressed. King and Queen of Swords right next to each other. And the Ace of Cups next to it. So I'm feeling like y'all are both having a hard time expressing your feelings to each other. It may not really look like there's feelings, but there is. There is. And I feel kind of like you're not really expressing it to your full potential. And neither are they. Neither are they. Ooh, lots of sex though, huh? Right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. And oh yeah, I feel like for some of you, this person feels like you're out of their league. And so they're a little bit intimidated. Well, let's see how they feel about you deep down. How's this person feel about Capricorn at the deepest level? Nine of Pentacles. So maybe they just really honestly view you as somebody who doesn't need them. Kind of feel like they view you as somebody that doesn't need them, and that's a little bit intimidating. They're afraid of abandonment. They were ghosted by somebody in the past. Okay? And you kind of coming across like you don't need them. That kind of puts a little bit of a sour taste in their mouth. They're afraid you're going to ghost them too. Yeah, they're nervous. They're scared. They're afraid they're going to get ghosted. Three of Cups, though, again. Yeah, they're afraid they're going to get ghosted. This person may be a bit materialistic. Maybe for those of you who are very blessed financially, that might intimidate them too, especially if they don't make as much money as you. That might, yeah, Knight of Pentacles. This person might be materialistic though too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as they can form a love connection with you, but they are ready to start new and start fresh. I feel like you intimidate them just a little bit. Just a little bit. And you know what? I think that's a good thing. There should be a little bit of that there. You know what I mean? Like, no, don't go overboard with it. But I think there should be a little bit of intimidation, you know? That should be known. Both of you should be kind of like, wow, you don't need me, do you? You could, like, seriously do fine without me. And that should be known. That should be a known, established fact. You don't need me and I don't need you. We choose each other. I want you. You're here because I want you here. I'm here because you want me here. You know? And when you have that feeling of the person that I'm dealing with could easily just walk right out the door and survive without me, that, you know, there's more respect for each other. You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, don't go overboard with it. Not saying take advantage of that or nothing like that. But a small amount of that is healthy. Okay, well, what's the outcome? What is the outcome? King of Swords reverse. Ace of Wands. Oh, this is going to start picking up real quick, though. Yeah. A slow period. A very slow period. I feel like you're spending the majority of September and probably the first couple of weeks of October contemplating ending this. got 1 foot out the door. But I don't think you're doing this because of this. You're thinking about abandoning it. I don't think you're doing it though. I don't think you're moving on from this. I do think that this will end up picking up speed as soon as the two of you end up trusting each other. Soon as the two of you end up trusting each other. What's the advice? Advice. Ooh. Make peace with the past. Do not compare this person to the last person that hurt you. Don't be projecting your past into the future at all. Okay, don't be doing that at all. Well, you're doing everything right. You're doing everything right. This should move, not necessarily like snail's pace, slow, but this should move at a respectable pace of, you shouldn't be proposing, you know, in the first month. Let it run its course. There may be a slight possibility that the two of you could end up in some disagreements. That happens from time to time. It's all good. Don't end it over one argument. Okay, don't end it over one argument. And like I said, I think the most important thing you could take out of the advice is do not project your negative past into the future. Okay, that is one good way to guarantee that the past repeats itself. Okay, just hang in there. That's probably gonna be what I title this video, something like that. I don't know. Anyway, though, I feel like those were the messages that my Capricorn friends needed to hear. So I am gonna go ahead and end this reading here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I am eternally grateful for all of the love, support, and positive feedback you guys show me day in and day out every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find the information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.